Come on the magic roundabout. Follow me and you'll be fine. So many friends are waiting for you. Just for you. Just for you. Magic
On a beautiful day like today, I like to ask, what's long and thin and orange and goes... A rude carrot, of course! Mind you, it doesn't always pay to be rude. Manners cost nothing, you know.
Well, my, there's something you don't see every day.
And what, pray, is that, Brian, my slimy little amigo?
I was just checking my new consignment of York cream gravel, and guess what I found?
No, don't tell me. I can guess this. Gravel.
Yes, but this particular bit is shaped not unlike a piece of cheese.
Give me strength. They're all shaped like pieces of cheese.
Ah, but this one looks as if it's been nibbled by a little mouse with
Brian, you may not be aware of this, but gravel is boring. B-O-A... however you spell it. Furthermore, you are boring too.
And you, Dougal, are rude. Very rude.
And something should be done about it.
Yes.
I think Dougal should be taught a lesson.
Indeed.
We'll show him that being rude doesn't pay.
That I will, but... Oh, Zebedee!
I couldn't help noticing your last little encounter with that rude dog, and I have a little idea that might just teach him some manners.
Wow! Oh, my gravel! That's York cream, that is!
Not anymore, Brian. It's now special ultra-quick grow-faster powder.
It is?
No,
Oh.
but we're going to pretend that it is. First, we'll need a small bush and a little more gravel.
My word. Oh, most impressive.
Now comes the clever bit. I want you to hide this bush in your shell.
Huh? Oh, not sure where it'll look best.
Oh, where shall I put it? Oh, yes.
Oh.
Have to move the sideboard. Whoops. Oh, who left the cupboard open? Oh, must remember to clean out the goldfish bowl. There.
Now what?
Here's what we're going to do. I shall make a few little visits while you go to Florence's house with your powder.
You know something, Florence? If they made a pie-flavoured bone, my life really would be complete.
Oh, Dougal.
Hummity hum, hummity hummity hum.
Oh, hello, Brian.
Hello, Florence. You too, Dougal.
Oh, Brian, what's that you got there?
Zebedee gave it to me. It's something to make Dougal a bit less rude to everyone.
That's not a bad idea. How does it work?
This, Florence? Oh, it's some special magic ultra quick grow faster powder. It's magic, you know.
Magic? As if.
Well, if you care to pass me a small gravelly sort of stone.
There he goes again, gravel fixated.
Here we are.
Thank you, Florence. And now I shall sprinkle it with a little of my fast-growing magic powder.
And that's supposed to be magic, is it?
Ah, but you have to close your eyes and count to 20. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. It actually works.
Yes, and if you wouldn't mind delivering my gravel bush to my house at your convenience.
No, wait. Hang on, Brian. Brian, my old mate, my old China, my old chum. Could we have another demonstration on a bone, perhaps?
Sorry, Dougal. I seem to remember someone suggesting that I was boring earlier on.
Boring you? Oh, the very idea.
And boring people aren't in the habit of lending stuff.
But you're not boring. You're more interesting than the interesting boy's interesting book of very interesting things.
Like I say, sorry, Dougal. I found your earlier remarks very rude.
Well, I won't be rude anymore. I'll be as polite can be.
Well,
Hound's honour.
if you can be nice and polite to everyone for the rest of the day, then I'll let you have some of this powder.
Deal. I mean, your most humble and obedient servant takes great pleasure in agreeing to your terms. Florence, may I say how radiant you're looking this bright and cheerful day? Is there any way in which I can be of assistance to you?
No, thank you, Dougal. Why don't you just run along?
Oh, I shall. I shall be like a little politeness fairy, spreading happiness and joy where'er I may tread.
Brian, you don't think Zebedee's gone a bit too far, do you?
No.
Ermintrude, may I compliment you on your singing voice? The sweet sound of a warbling cow is music to my ears.
Really, dear heart? Well, how lucky, because I was just composing a little song for you.
For me? Oh, but how utterly charming. I'm not deserving of such an honour from so handsome and pink a creature. Oh, pray, sing on.
With pleasure, Dougal, dear. This little flower's for Dougal because he smells a lot.
What?
And this little flower's for him as well because he's such a clod.
Why, I've a good mind to thank you for that observation, Ermintrude. Most kind of you. And not wishing to take up any more of your valuable time, I shall bid you good day.
Bye.
And Brian thinks I'm rude. This little flower for Dougal. If I hadn't been on my best behaviour. Still, being polite to Dylan will be a piece of cake. He'll probably be asleep.
Hi there, Dougal.
Hi, Dylan.
Did anyone ever tell you got a face like a squished tomato?
No, they didn't. And what's more, I'd like to thank you for bringing it to my attention. You know you really are a helpful rabbit.
Thanks, man.
Sweet dreams, Dylan.
Merci beaucoup.
Ah, Mr. Rusty. What a pleasure to see you. May one inquire as to what you are up to?
I'm just adjusting the counter-cutter catheter.
Anything I can do to help you at all?
I don't think so, Dougal. When it comes to things mechanical, I'd say you're about as useful as a teapot's trousers.
Now, see here, Rusty. When you make a good point, you make it well. A teapot's trousers, very good. I must remember that. Very droll. Why is everyone being so rude today? Brian? Oh, Brian!
Oh, hello, Dougal.
Lovely to see you, my little Shelley pal. I've brought you your gravel bush.
Dougal tells me he's been really, really polite.
All day long, not a cross word has passed these lips.
Well done, Dougal.
So, now, if it meets with your approval, of course, do you think you could possibly see your way to sprinkling a little of your magic dust on this here bone?
Most elegantly and politely put.
Yes, well, I'm that sort of a dog. Polite, you know, well-mannered. Come on.
You've got to close your eyes and count to 20, remember?
Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20. What? Where's my bone bush? Brian, that powder of yours, it's not magic at all, is it?
It was Zebedee's idea.
That little radish on a spring?
Dougal, haven't you learned anything today? It's your rudeness that started this whole thing off in the first place.
My rudeness? Have I been rude to any of you today? Apart from Brian, that is. And I suppose all of you lot being rude to me was to show me how it feels. Oh, well, it worked. I can be a bit, well, hasty at times, so I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Oh, Dougal, you can be, but we love you anyway.
Yes, of course we do.
I say.
A bone bush! Oh, yippee!
Well, now that's settled, I do believe it's time to party!
I wish it was time for bed.